Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert Adam Duran answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
All right, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh, man, is this an exciting day?
Yes, it's been a busy week.
Yeah.
I know, busy week for you, busy week for me too. It's great.
And what is today?
Thursday.
Your wife's birthday. Congratulations.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah,
I'm sure you congratulated her.
Of course.
All
We're
right.
gonna have a great weekend planned.
Oh boy.
Where we don't go inside to any restaurants, don't see any movies unless it's in our house. Yeah, the party's just
roller
getting
skating
started.
outside.
Yep.
Rowing a boat across the lake.
We're gonna go to a museum. Oh no, you can't do that either.
No.
Louise.
Go for a run with her. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can't do that yet, but I will soon.
That's right.
Shoulder still injured.
Shoulder injury.
That's right. Anyway, today I have a question, and this is something that sometimes many times we meet businesses that they have invested heavily in their online reputation. And so they're super credible business, right? And then they're wondering, okay, we did all this work to make us look credible on Google. So like in Northern California, for example, there's a company called Diamond Certified. Diamond Certified, it's like Yelp. It's a kind of like Yelp in that they have reviews from your customers. But what Diamond Certified does is they go to you and they say, hey, you want to be Diamond Certified? Give us a list of 100 plus customers. We're going to contact each one of them. And I think it's if you get a 90% or above of 5 stars from those customers, then you can become Diamond Certified, right?
I am an expert in this area.
Yes, your company, you went through this process.
Yep. Every year you have to go through it.
Wow. Okay. So that is an amazing company. You know, so their big thing is reputation. You know, you're credible. Once you become Diamond Certified, that kind of raises you above your competition. So to become Diamond Certified, it's not free, is it? No. So anyway, companies invest and use, like you said, they invest and continually invest in these reputation building systems. So Better Business Bureau, your chamber, any kind of awards that you've won, of course, Yelp, having a ton of reviews on Yelp, having a ton of reviews on Google. So now they have all this credibility, but now they're going, my phone's not really ringing. And so what's wrong? So if you are one of those companies or one of those companies, I want you to go through some steps and then we can just check. You can check to see if your company is not just credible, but it also has to be visible.
Visibility, yes.
Yeah, that visibility and credibility, that's what leads to growth and profitability of your business.
Or tying them together.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you can't, if you want business, that's the best. That's kind of like not the secret sauce. It's the sauce. That's how you get bigger and better and grow. So that's what coincidentally, that's what we do. We help our clients with. And we've definitely had clients in that situation where they're super credible, but you go on Google and you can't find them. And that for them, I know, is frustrating. And a lot of times they end up canceling all these great things that help with their credibility because they're just like, another waste of money. I got ripped off again. Yep. And that's really, really, that sucks, obviously. So one way. All right. So we are going to have some technical stuff in this podcast. So, but the first thing I want you to do that's not technical is open up a private or incognito window on your browser. Done. Right. So you've done that. Okay. So now what this does, it kind of, it disables the tracking, and it also disables your history of searches. So that's one thing that is good. One thing that's bad is Google will know where you're located, even in incognito mode. It'll tell you where your zip code or whatever. So what you want to do is type your service in that search bar and then your city where you are located. So once you do that, you'll see a Google 3-pack show up, right? So if you're an estate planning attorney and you're in San Francisco, you type that, bam. Now in your incognito window, that 3-pack will come up. Is your business in there? And if it's not, well, yours is great. But
no, I'm following along while we're doing this. And
sure.
Yes, mine is number 2.
Well, I wonder why that is. All right. So anyway, for a lot of our customers, or our new clients anyway, especially, is they're not. And so they're not visible. That's one really easy way that you can see if your business is visible. Another way is when your website was created, or if it's already been created by someone else, you have a website designer or developer or whatever, you want to email them and say, hey, I need access to my number 1, Google Search Console. That's an account that's pretty easy to read and to understand. So Google Search Console access, that's number 1. Number 2,
I'm checking it out.
Jamie's typing in Google Search Console.
That's
Number
right.
2, you have Google Analytics. So Google Analytics, you want the same access as your developer or your designer. So that way, both of these work to show you the visibility of your site. And basically what you want to see is you want to see a curve that goes up on both of these about the performance or visibility of your site, right? You want to always have that going up, 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 up. So that means you're getting more and more and more visible as you're doing other things like creating listicles, all the stuff that we've talked about in previous podcasts. All of that will show that curve should start going up.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not going up, or if it's going down, we got a big problem. And that is, I'm not visible. And you can be sure that your competitors are. And that's why you're not showing up in that Google 3-pack, because they could be doing a lot of the right things and you're not. And so that definitely hurts with your visibility. Last thing you can also do, this is a tool that we depend on every day. It's called Local Viking. And Local Viking is a paid alternative. And what that does, it allows you to type in your business name on your Google listing business name, and then search for that keyword. It could be your category or the keyword you think is most likely to bring you business. And then once you enter that information, it will show you across the city, across the whole area, down to 100 meters or out to, I think, 10 miles per point. So you can get out to 50 miles around your business, or even larger actually, and see where your business ranks in that Google 3-pack. So if you are in there or not. So that's another way that you can check your visibility. Unfortunately, of course, Local Viking's paid. So I think for one business, it's whatever, I think 10 or 15 or $20 a month or something. But it is well worth it, especially if you want to make sure that you are growing in visibility for not just one word, not one keyword, but more and more keywords. And so the more keywords that you can encompass with your listing, the more business it'll bring in. So the more visible you will become.
They do have, because I'm able to go follow along now, there's a download the Local SEO toolbox, 100% free.
Yes.
Local Viking. So you just
so
put your
Local
email.
Viking, definitely, they are an awesome resource for business owners. Their course that they offer is through Web20 Ranker. Really great course for ranking your business. And I don't know what else you're typing, but
I'm putting in the download the Local SEO toolbox.
All right. So do that if you'd like. And basically today, what I wanted to focus on was that visibility portion of your business. So when you're doing everything correctly, your visibility will go up. If you've spent all of this money to become credible, to have a reputation that you're proud of, 5 stars wherever you look, you're diamond certified if you're in Northern California, all that good stuff is wasted if no one can see it. So
I see, especially the Diamond Certified, since it's very contractor based. Most contractors are really busy, so they just like the Diamond certification brand that they can put on their trucks and put on their business cards. So when the customer does see it, they're happy to see it. But yeah, they are leaving a ton of business out that they're just, by not making themselves more visible and tying to that Diamond Certified recognition.
They're leaving a whole massive amount of business to their competitors. So their competitors, they're like, why would I become Diamond Certified if I don't need to? So the more credible and visible you are, the more you dominate your market, which, I mean, I don't know a business owner that doesn't want to do that. With these crazy times that we're all living in, your business could be doing well 1 month, and then the next month, the government can decide you're not going to do well this month. So how about trying to make sure that you are dominating your market? It'll help kind of take away those waves of up and down, that roller coaster that a lot of us are on. It's point being, if you've invested in your reputation, now you should also consider investing in your visibility. A lot of times, but a lot of times your designer doesn't know what the heck you're talking about. So you can refer them to this podcast. Hey, I heard this here. And then, maybe if they need help, they can reach out. They can go to Web20 Ranker. They can go through the training. They can do all this stuff. It's all learnable. It's just like you as a business owner. This is all learnable. For me, this is what I do for a living. This is what I've done for a living for many years now. And I know it works. Having visibility and credibility, there's no other sauce that works. So you're either, and if you don't have both, then you're kind of, on a 3-legged chair or 2-legged chair. Yeah. 3-legged chair, kind of rickety.
Not so good. Works good. But so if you have visibility and credibility, what does that lead to?
Profitability.
Hey, all right.
That's what we all want. That's why you're listening to this podcast. So make sure that you have Google Search Console access to your site. You can set that up. You can go to Google and say, how do I set up that? Same with Google Analytics. You can set that up on your site. All it is just putting a little code on the back end of your site. It's not that difficult, but if you have trouble doing that, ask your designer or your web developer, hey, add me to that account. And then you can actually see for your own eyes or with your own eyes, that big curve going up. And if it's not there, then you have some calls to make because the visibility part, if it's not there, you're just spinning your wheels.
Got it.
Great.
All right. Anything else you want to leave everybody with?
No, that's it. That was a good one.
Very good. And every week is something more critical. I have to now drop everything and work on, or at least get my SEO company to work on. So definitely check out.
You're already done. You're doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
I have the inside scoop.
That's right. Let's keep it going. Back to work, Adam. What are you doing when we're recording this podcast?
No kidding.
All right. So make sure if you know a business owner that is really worried about COVID and how they're going to make it through all this mess, they need to get online. The internet doesn't get sick that often. So let's get their business online so they do get more visibility and build on their credibility.
Yeah.
Make sure to rank and review the site so we can get thumbs up. And the higher it's ranked, the more visible the podcast gets on iTunes and iHeartRadio and everywhere else. So make sure to share this out and leave a 5-star review. Check us out on LinkedIn or on Facebook, Local SEO in 10. All right.
Good job, Jamie. Talk to you later, everyone.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.